The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on last year's national champions, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it to the left. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
He's found some room with the 45. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Baylor, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready, set.
Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield. No one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get to yards after the catch for the first down. But the defense corrals him short of the marker.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
325.
To throw, it's Baker. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tulane.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3.
Jackrabbit.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
It's a quick grab. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's able to send the punt away. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? With the catch, it's Mitchell.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down and 10.
42 Spiders.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. To throw, it's Baker. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver grabs it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Oh, here comes the reverse. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Bears. They connect for 6. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to pass. It's Baker. That's caught. It's Smith. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him, but it's a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. It's Mitchell. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks right for a quick completion. Bugged out at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. He keeps it on the design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Looking downfield, it's Baker. A 4th down completion to the running back. Touchdown, Green Wave. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's what I love about this running back, is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Going for a big play downfield. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. That's caught. It's Mitchell. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Important second down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. Picks up the first down and still going. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Now it's second down here. Design quarterback run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air. It's Baker. Pressure is coming. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Bears line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
BHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fires quickly to the left. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Get set, get set. Razor.
Scanning the field. It's Baker. Off target with a throw. Incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tulane!
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And we're able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Hand off to the single back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Bears keep the football on the move. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Bought some time, now lets it go. Grab behind the line, it's Washington. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Set now, 5 wide receivers. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To draw play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
To throw, it's Baker. Caught over the middle, it's Mitchell. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The completion makes it 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
325.
And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Play action here on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And is intercepted.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And the back gets the football. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back. It's Baker. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, 1st down to the 22.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Running out of time in the pocket. And this one is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive